guys, today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at Wolfson campus's AI Center. Let's go take a look. Hey Michael, how are you? It's great to see you again.
Nice to see you again as well. How's it going?
It's going good.
Awesome.
So what's the deal with AI? Is it going to do our homework? How's it going to help us out?
Well, we hope it's not going to do your homework, but close, right? The idea is that AI is actually going to supplement and help students, right? Free up their creativity.
Yeah.
And that's what we hope really AI is going to be doing in our society as well. So, welcome to the AI Center.
Thank you.
It's our exceptional facility, educational facility, really the epicenter of AI in Miami. And this was actually generously donated with a grant from the Downtown Development Authority. They gave us $1 million actually to build this newly minted AI Center. It's only about 3 to 4 months old. I should mention we also have our AI Center at North Campus, which is a beautiful facility as well. It's a little bit bigger. They have some different facilities there as well. So, so our programs, Miami-Dade College is very, very ambitious. There's going to be a massive demand. There already is a demand and not enough supply. There's a massive demand for AI talent and AI jobs. And workforce development that's going on right now. A lot of jobs are going to be coming online for artificial intelligence, and Miami has answered that call with the first of its kind, really unheard of in the state of Florida and in the nation, to a Bachelor's of Science in Applied AI. So we actually have 4 different programs, 4 different options for students. We have 2 college credit certificates for AI. They have an AI awareness and an AI practitioner. So this is more about just understanding the fundamentals of AI, getting an awareness, what AI is, all this hype about generative AI, and just what its impact is going to be in our world. So in that you really take AI thinking. Yeah. We have an AI ethics course that is baked in from the ground up to understand the ethical and moral implications of this technology, how it's going to impact our lives, how it's going to impact our society. And then we have an applied course as well. Right now we have an applied course in business, but eventually we're going to have very soon AI in architecture, AI in biology, AI in philosophy, AI in English. So it's really an AI for all approach that we're having, the philosophy and motivation behind artificial intelligence here at Miami-Dade College. It's a democratizing of AI. And so we then have an applied AI, an associate's degree. And that's a 2-year degree. But if they're all stackable. So if you've taken the AI awareness and the AI practitioner, you're already halfway done the associate's degree. And then we have, as I mentioned, a Bachelor of Science, which starts next fall. And that's the first of its kind in the state, and pretty much in the nation as well. And the associates too. And that's 2 plus 2. So if you've taken the associate's degree and went that far, you're halfway done the bachelor's degree too. So
that's amazing.
And again, this is really for workforce development, bringing AI. It's not like you have a master's or a PhD. These are jobs that we're preparing the workforce for, that are going to be coming online right now, that are small to medium businesses are going to really be going to need to incorporate, embed, and integrate AI into their business operations in some way, shape, or form. If not, there's a risk of being left behind. Yeah. And so that's the type of AI that the applied, solving real world problems. The programs steer sort of away from coding and maths, although again, you can get your hands a little bit more, a little dirty in the AI practitioner and the associates to learn those types of skills to really take it to the next level.
That's amazing. So do you mind giving me a tour, showing me around a little bit?
Let me start with the physical space, the way it was designed. It was designed after the human brain in mind, and coming from artificial intelligence, right?
Yes.
So, and you can see here on the floor, actually, these are modeled after neurons in the brain. So you have the straight lines, and so the left side of the brain is actually more for decision-making and analytical and linear and rational, and so the left side of the AI Center is where we have our instructional classrooms. This is where students will do projects in natural language processing and take machine learning foundations, take the AI thinking. So classroom instruction, AI ethics, as I mentioned, doing computer vision, doing natural language processing, working on projects, and so on and so forth. The right-hand side of the AI Center is a little bit more for, like the right-hand side of the brain,
Yes.
creativity and innovation and design thinking and collaboration and that kind of thing. So these are more flexible, fluid. This glass wall can be pulled back to open up the space. You see the classrooms here a little bit more for like face-to-face collaboration where students can work together on projects. We hope faculty like from English, from architecture will hold classes in here and understand how AI is being impacted in their domain, business and that kind of thing. Students can work on projects. We also have in the space, the center of this space is this student pod. This is where students and staff and faculty can actually work with a ChatGPT powered digital avatar.
Oh, wow.
With generative AI. So that's a lot of hype. ChatGPT was released last November, and so there's a lot of hype with artificial intelligence from a generative component. So that's where students are going to be interacting with AI in the student pod.
That's awesome.
Back here, finally, we have our sort of maker space where students can actually work together on projects within specific classes or maybe projects from internships that we're going to be collaborating with local businesses on. So this is sort of the design maker space. We have our robots back here that students will work with. We have an incubator room right back there where students can actually get a little bit more close and work on projects that might be a little bit entrepreneurial in nature. So part of my role here and part of this physical space, we want to have workshops here. We want to educate our students in AI. We want to educate our faculty in AI in their particular domains. We want to educate our staff, and we want to educate the community. So we want to establish industry partnerships where students can work on projects, internships, apprenticeships. We want to have speaker series here. We've already had very successful events at the AI Center here. So it's really a physical space where we are delivering all of this impact and artificial intelligence and knowledge to our community. To small to medium businesses here in Miami, and large ones as well, and just the community at large.
That's amazing. So I have a question for you. So
please.
How did this come from being an idea to reality? Like, what was the process of getting it to come true?
It's a long process. It was a very long, arduous process. I'm very grateful and thankful for a lot of people here at Miami Dade College and their ambition and vision to bring this to fruition. Certain professors and faculty realized the impact of artificial intelligence that it's going to have in our community and the need for people to be educated for these jobs coming online. So it starts with funding and trying to get funding to be able to build the spaces and launch the programs. We, make a long story short, like I said, the Downtown Development Authority gave us some money. We have the Knight Foundation generously donated $15 million to be able to build the programs. And part of it, because this is the first of its kind, unheard of model for how to educate the coming workforce in AI, is we brought on board what's called an industry advisory board. It's called the BILT, the Business Industry Leadership Team. And these were 30 nationally recognized AI experts in industry at Intel, at Accenture, at Best Buy. What are they from their perspective needing for, so how should we be educating our students? What kind of curricula should we be building? What are the knowledge, skills, and abilities that students are going to need to learn to be able to get those jobs? And so they came in, we brought them on board to build out the curriculum, the competencies of the classes, the learning outcomes, the knowledge, skills, and abilities, and so it's a close connection that how we're educating the curriculum, the syllabus, the syllabi, to what industry actually needs, because they're going to be the people that are going to be hiring the students coming out of the programs, and it's a sustainable process too. So, AI is changing exponentially. So what is it going to look like 3 years from now?
Yeah, exactly.
Or 5 years from now. So they know the needs of the industry, and so we can modify our curriculum with their expertise.
Awesome.
So,
Thank you so much for talking with us today. It was great
My
seeing
pleasure.
you again.
Yes.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Campus Talk at MDC. We'll see you next time at the next campus.